Okay, I'm excited. I really hope that this works. I have not had very good luck with recording a lot of things, so hopefully this works. Today I'm going to go over um, chapter 8.5 with you. Some of you might have already done it. If you are watching this and you've already done it, I'm sorry that I'm making this so late. Again, it's because I'm just not very good at this computer stuff and it's taken me so long to figure everything out, so hopefully this one will work. Okay, this is the video, or this is the paper, I'm sorry, that you all are going to be working on for today, Friday. We don't need to really worry about the front. It tells a story about a boy named Robbie and how he has band practice at 5 o'clock, but I'm just gonna jump right to the back because I think that's the most important. So I made another video for you guys that kind of shows, that kind of just explains a lot more about this part. So if you want to go find that video, there's another video that you can watch that goes into a little more detail. But basically, we're going to learn about how there are two kinds of clocks, two kinds. And then it says this is an analog clock. So this word analog is the one I talked about in my other video. This is an analog clock. The hour hand is shorter. It points to the hour. The minute hand is longer. It points to the minute. So here's my hour hand. My hour hand is shorter than my minute hand. And I can see that it's shorter because my minute hand goes up and it points past the number all the way to each tiny little tick on the paper. So my hour hand is shorter, my minute hand is longer. My hour hand on this analog clock is pointing to a 3. So when my hour hand is pointing to my 3 and my minute hand is pointing straight up to 12 at the top of the hour, I'm going to say that this is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to go over these 4 with you guys, and then I may do one from the other paper too. This says, use a Judy clock to show the time, but do we have a Judy clock? No. Tell what time is shown, and then write the time. So my first analog clock here. I'm going to look at my hour hand, and I'm going to look at my minute hand. My hour hand is pointing to 9. My minute hand is pointing straight up at the 12, which means o'clock, so it is 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. On this analog clock, my hour hand is pointing to my 2, to a 2 o'clock, because it's pointing straight up to the 12 again. Every time this minute hand points straight up, I just know it's o'clock. It's the top of the hour. On this analog clock, hopefully this is not too fast for you guys. On this analog clock, my hour hand, my short hour hand is pointing to 11. So it is 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Last one on this paper. This is kind of a tricky one. This one confuses people, I think, at first because they look like, now they just look like a straight line. All I need to do is, okay, remember my hour hand is shorter, so I'm looking at my hour hand here. This is my hour hand. It's pointing to the 6. If my minute hand is still pointing straight up, I wonder what time that is going to be then if my hour hand is pointing to the 6. If you think it's 6 o'clock, you are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Okay, really good. Hopefully this makes a little bit of sense. I'm going to grab the second paper. Oh, yikes. On this paper here, we have 2, 4, 6, 8 problems, and then I want you guys to do, oh, it looks like I already did this paper. These top 2, try to do these top 2 here. You're going to be doing the same thing. I don't know if you can tell, but I went through and I circled my minute hand on every single clock. And the reason I do that is because I can look and I can see, okay, every minute hand is pointed to the 12. That means what I'm doing is I'm just looking at the hour hand to figure out what time it is. So it just helps me see a little bit easier. My hour hand on this clock is pointing to the 1. So it's 1 o'clock. Okay, I want you guys to try to do the rest of these on your own. If you feel like If you feel like this is tricky at all and you want to call me and talk to me about it, please do. I like miss you guys and I want to help you with this kind of stuff. So just let me know if you need help and I am here for you, babes. All right, love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.